How many times have you felt like everything was lost, like starting over seemed impossible? What if I told you that the greatest wealth often springs from the toughest times? Today, you'll uncover how it's possible to rise again, even when everything seems to be falling apart. Get ready, because what you're about to hear could be the turning point you've been searching for. Picture this. It's 1994. Brazil was undergoing a massive economic transformation with the real plan. For many, it brought hope, but for others it was chaos. People lost their savings, entire families struggled to survive, and inequality was more evident than ever. Now, imagine living in this scenario with no inheritance, no financial support, and limited prospects. This is the story of someone who not only faced these adversities, but used them as a springboard to build an extraordinary future. The year was 1994. In Brazil, the economy was changing, but the scars of the past were still fresh. The savings confiscation, implemented just a few years earlier, continued to haunt families. Many lost everything. But for those who had nothing to lose, like the protagonist of this story, the impact was different. With no money to lose, the greatest resource available was courage. At just 22 years old, he found himself at a critical moment. He worked hard, earned enough to start breaking free from financial struggles, but challenges remained constant. Living in the outskirts of the city, with no financial safety net, he knew the only way to change his reality was to create something new. But how do you start something big with so few resources? This is when he made a strategic decision, moving closer to work. It may sound simple, but the impact was huge. Previously, he spent hours stuck in traffic, time that could have been used to learn, plan, and dream. By moving just 5 minutes from his workplace, he reclaimed valuable time. This small adjustment became the first step toward a greater transformation. Opportunities don't always come to you. Sometimes, you have to create them. That's exactly what he did. When he realized that his growth at the company was limited by differing visions for the future, he made the hardest decision of his life: to quit. Without enough capital, without a fully defined plan, but with a clear vision of the bigger picture, he took the leap. Did you know that most great success stories begin with a calculated risk? That's how he started his entrepreneurial journey. Despite having little money, he managed to negotiate with the bank to increase his overdraft limit. It wasn't the ideal solution, but it was the only option at the time. With $20,000 borrowed at high interest rates, he set his dream in motion. This is where one of the greatest lessons emerged: the power of resilience. During this period, he faced countless challenges. A business partner backed out at the last minute. Clients delayed payments, and fear of failure loomed large. Yet, instead of giving up, he found ways to reinvent himself. Every obstacle became an opportunity to learn. The true transformation happened when he realized that success wasn't just about making money. It was about creating impact. At that moment, his vision shifted. He stopped focusing solely on financial results and started investing in people, relationships, and a larger vision for his business. The turning point came unexpectedly. After years of hard work, he secured a significant contract that not only brought financial stability, but also validated all the effort he had put in over the years. This contract marked the beginning of a new phase, where he could expand his operations, employ more people, and give back to society everything he had learned. But there's more to this journey. One day, during a moment of reflection, he remembered a lesson his grandfather used to tell him: the bigger the storm, the brighter the rainbow afterward. This saying stuck with him through the toughest challenges. Whenever things felt impossible, he drew strength from these words, reminding himself that every hardship was a stepping stone to something greater. He also learned that wealth isn't just about money. It's about the freedom to make choices, the ability to support others, and the courage to pursue what truly matters. One pivotal moment came when he decided to mentor young entrepreneurs who were facing the same struggles he once had. This act of giving back became a cornerstone of his success story, proving that true wealth grows when shared. Another defining story came when he met an old colleague who had given up on their dreams after facing failure. Instead of pity, he shared his own journey, reigniting the colleague's passion and helping them rebuild their business. This encounter reinforced his belief that resilience and determination could transform not just individual lives, but entire communities. If there's one thing you should take away from this story, it's that starting over isn't just a choice. It's a necessity for those who want to win. Even in the toughest moments, there's always an opportunity for growth and learning. Now it's your turn. What will be your next step to transform your life? Remember, your future isn't defined by the opportunities you wait for, but by the actions you take today. Share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and join a community that believes in the power of transformation. Together, we can rise, overcome limits, and achieve an extraordinary life.